We're gonna start on our feet in some squats. Sorry, my body is cut off. I cannot go any further back in my apartment. We're gonna just come down in a big squat, stand up, squeeze the booty at the top. Just get that heart rate up a little bit here. Don't feel like you have to come down all the way yet, just getting warmed up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Push through those heels as you rise to the top. About 10 more seconds here. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do a standing pike. So your hands are above your head. You're gonna reach out for one foot and then the opposite foot. Reaching out as far as you can. That foot that's coming up is flexed. Standing tall at the top. Do a few more. Oh, I didn't mention, also feel free to put your music on. You're all muted at home. I'm not gonna have music here, so if you want to have something bumping in the background, feel free to turn that on. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do some like fake jump ropes. Obviously you guys don't have ropes, I didn't tell you to get any. We're just hopping from side to side, light on your feet. Even though you don't have jump ropes, get your arms moving with you. Once we finish here, we're gonna go from the top again, starting at the squat, and go through those 3 exercises one more time. All right, squats in 3, 2, 1. Feet are wider than hip width, toes out at an angle, making sure your knees are driving out, they aren't caving in. Pressing through your heels, squeeze the booty at the top. Inhale the way down, exhale up. Nice job. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, the standing pikes. Strong flex in that foot that's coming up. Exhale. Exhale. Your hands come overhead as you bring them up. Can't see mine, really the lower half of my body. Do a few more. All right, we're gonna go into those jump ropes in 3, 2, and 1. Light on your feet. Hopping from side to side, getting that heart rate up before we bring it down to our mat. Got it, about 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, bring it down to your mat. Get a sip of water. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be doing for that first set. So first we have Russian twists. So on our booty, nice flat back, heels can either be off the ground or on. For modification, you're just going from side to side, making sure that back is nice and flat. Next, bring it down to your back. We're gonna do bicycles. So both legs off the ground, opposite elbow to opposite knee. For modification, both feet on the ground, just lifting the leg up that your elbow is coming towards. Then we have a bear crawl. So we're getting on our hands and knees, up on our toes. You're gonna lift your knees about 1 inch or 2 up off of the mat, and you're just gonna move forward, opposite hand and opposite leg forward, just about 3 inches forward, and then you just walk back the length of your mat, making sure those knees are only about 1 inch or 2 off, and you're holding that nice flat back. Then we have a Spider-Man plank. So just coming out into a full plank position, bringing the leg up and out towards the elbow, and then on the other side. If you want to make it more challenging, you could come down in a push-up and up, or you can do it on your knees for a modification. All right, we're gonna do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we're gonna go through those 4 exercises twice. We're gonna start with those Russian twists in 3, 2, and 1. So remember, nice flat back with this one. Feet can either be on the ground, or to make it a little more challenging, bring them off. Keep breathing. You got it. 15 seconds. If you feel your back arching, just bring it right back in. Nice flat back, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we have those bicycles. We're gonna bring it onto our back. Both legs could be off of the mat the whole time, or you could have both feet on the floor. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. Take them nice and slow. Your shoulders are lifted up off the floor. Your gaze is coming from side to side. Keep breathing. You got it, 15 seconds left. If you need to drop your feet onto the floor, that's okay. If you want to challenge yourself for a few, lift both legs off the mat. 3, 2, and 1. All right, those bear crawls are next. This one's all about form, to really feel that. Nice flat back in that tabletop. The knees are just gently off the mat. All right, let's get to it. So we're off, opposite hand, opposite leg coming forward, and we're just moving forward only a couple of inches. Keep breathing. You got it. If you feel like it's too much, just hold it for a second and get right back into it. I've got less than 15 seconds left. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. And then we have the Spider-Man planks. So we're gonna be in a full plank on that one, up on our hands. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. So full plank position, leg coming out, driving back. Exhale, inhale, exhale on the way back. Once again, holding on to that nice flat back. If you need a modification, bring it on your knees. If you want to make it more challenging, you can come down to a push-up. "15 seconds, you got it." Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Take it from the top. Russian twist. For that first one. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Nice flat back, heels on or off the mat. Nice deep breaths. Try to control the breathing. Over halfway. If your heels are on the mat, maybe try to take them off for a second. You guys got 15 seconds. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Next, we have bicycles on our back. We go in 3, 2, and 1. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. You could either have both feet on the mat or both legs lifted off. Just taking it nice and slow, bringing it from side to side. You got it. 15 seconds. Let's get a few more in, but still taking it nice and slow and controlled. It's not a race. 3, 2, 1. We have bear crawls. So on our hands and knees. If moving forward and back becomes too much, just try to hold it where you are. Let's get into it. So if you feel like, oh, I can't do this anymore, you just hold it where you are for a second, gather yourself, and then go back into it. The slightest movement. You're not going anywhere fast here. Flat back. I got 15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Last in this set, we have the Spider-Man planks. On our hands, either in that full plank or on your knees. Last 45 seconds in this set in 3, 2, and 1. If you can't hold it, the full plank, just come down onto your knees, same thing. Bringing one knee in at a time. Just making sure you hold onto that flat back. Gaze is in front of those fingertips. Making sure not to strain that neck. 15 seconds, you got it. Almost done this first set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome job. Get a sip of water here, catch your breath. All right, while you guys catch your breath, I'll show you what we will be doing in the second set. So for the first one, we're gonna bring it back to a tabletop, but both knees are on the mat this time. We're gonna bring our left arm and our right leg out, and then meet in the middle, bring it out. If you want a challenge, you can lift the knee off and try to bring them out and in. It's a little too hard for me, but just, trying to throw something new out there. And then for the next 45 seconds, you're gonna switch it to the other side and bring it back in. So if you want that challenge, you just bring your knees off, out, and in. But that is a doozy. All right, next we have bridges. So we're just gonna bring it down into our mat, both feet planted onto the mat, head and chest is down. Just bring it up, back down, always keeping your booty hovering, so you're always actively working. Don't just plop down onto the mat. Always keep the activation, keep an inch off of that mat. And then last we have push-ups. You guys know what push-ups are, either on your knees or in a full plank. All right, so first is that tabletop. They go in about 5 seconds. Get my handy dandy timer here. All right, so let's all start on the same side, right arm and left leg first, in 3, 2, and 1. So bring it all the way out, back into the center. Gaze is down towards the mat, slightly in front of those fingertips. You want to strain that neck. Exhale on the way in, inhale on the way out. You got it. We've got 15 seconds left. Let's get a few more in. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds here, and then we're gonna do the other side. So left arm and right leg. We go in 3, 2, 1. All the way out. Bring it back in. Gaze down and in front of your fingertips. When you bring that leg back, you're squeezing that glute. You're reaching long. Foot and hand are reaching to opposite sides of the room. Inhale, exhale on the way in. 15 seconds, you got it. Get a few more. Controlling that breath. 3, 2, 1. Next we have the bridges. So we come onto our back on the floor. Remember to always hover that booty over the mat. We go in 3, 2, and 1. So squeeze those glutes up the top, slowly lower, and then lift it back up, squeeze at the top, lower. Your booty is not gonna touch the mat. Exhale on the way up. Inhale coming down. You got it. Gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Last, we have push-ups. And then we do those 4 exercises one more time. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the way down, exhale up. I can't do 45 seconds in a full push-up, but maybe just coming up and doing 1 and then bring it down to the knees again. Try to challenge yourself to do more each time. 15 seconds, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We do those 4 one more time. First for those tabletops, we'll all start with our right hand, left leg. Let's do it. All the way out, exhale in. Stretching your body out as long as you can when you bring that arm and leg out. You got it. 15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Catch your breath here, and then we do the other side. Control that breath. We go in 3, 2, 1. Left arm, right leg, exhale in the middle, reaching all the way out. Exhale in. You got it. Reaching long. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. We have bridges. Pop up on my computer. All right. Down on your back. Let's get into it. So we push all the way up, squeeze those glutes, lower down. That booty does not touch the mat. It's always hovering. Taking this one as slowly or as quickly as you want. Just making sure you squeeze those glutes to the top and that booty is not touching the mat. You're gazing up at the ceiling. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. I've got 10 seconds. We only have one more exercise after this. 3, 2, 1. We flip it over to do those last 45 seconds in a push-up. We go in 3, 2, 1. So remember, you can do it on your knees, and then maybe try challenge yourself. Come up, do one push-up, then come back down to your knees. Just to switch it up, challenge yourself. If you're on those knees, I want you coming as close to the ground as possible, and then exploding back up. Exhaling on the way up. You got it. 10 seconds. You haven't tried, maybe try to get one full push-up in. You have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Bring it down to your belly. We're gonna reach our hands so that they're on opposite sides of our chest. We're just gonna push up into a cobra, pulling our palms back to the opposite side of our mat, back towards our feet, gazing up at the ceiling, feeling that stretch in that belly. Whenever you're ready, we're going to push it back to a child's pose. Widen your knees a little bit. Reaching your fingertips towards the front of the mat. Guys, it's such an awesome job today. All right, slowly coming all the way up. We're gonna come to our knees and bring our right leg out in front, push our hips back, and then either reaching your hands on opposite sides of that leg, or you can grab onto that toe, your right hand, and pull that toe back towards you. Slowing down that breath, taking some deep breaths in and out. Slowly coming up, we're going to switch it over to the other side. Left leg out in front, pushing those hips back, and both hands could be on opposite sides of that leg, or you could reach your left fingers and gently pull back your toes. All right, we're gonna bring it down to our back, stretching out those hips. So lower it onto your back. You're gonna bring your right ankle over your left knee and pulling in that left leg. You're gonna grab behind that left leg and slowly pull it in towards your chest, feeling that stretch in your right hip. Maybe activating those feet a little bit, having a little flex there. I feel like that helps with the stretch a little bit. Back is down on the mat, taking some deep breaths. All right, we're gonna switch it to the other side. Left foot over your right knee, pulling it in towards the chest, keeping your feet active. Nice little flex, and just pulling it gently in towards your chest. You can straighten your leg a little bit if that's giving you more of a stretch, or keep a bend in that knee, whatever feels good. Deep breaths. I feel like sitting down a lot throughout the day, my hips get tight, so I feel like this is a nice stretch. All right, let's sit it up. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths across at the ankle or whatever seated position is comfortable for you. Just closing your eyes if you want. We're gonna take a big inhale in, big exhale out. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Open your eyes if they were closed. Awesome job, you guys. Thanks so much for coming.